Hey, it's Bay, founder of Event Bay and your go-to girl for all things weddings and events. Welcome to season 2 of Q&A with Bay. This season, the wedding day wisdom is still flowing, but we're adding a new perspective. We're talking about what really happens behind the scenes and why having a professional handle the load is the key to a calm, seamless wedding day, and shifting from DIY to why you don't have to, honey. Same honesty, same gems, just a more stress-free lens. Let's get into it. Today's question is, what's the biggest almost disaster that you have prevented? Okay, this is a spicy one, and here is an honest answer. There have been quite a few, but the biggest one that comes to mind and really stands out, I would say, is a wedding where the venue had in-house catering, but they were not able to safely accommodate some very severe guest allergies, and my couple was not notified of this until about 3 days before their wedding day. So the family had to bring in a second caterer to handle the very specific meals for those guests and their desserts and other like hors d'oeuvres and stuff. And so on paper, that sounds like a really quick fix, right? Just get another caterer to get the other food and that should be good. In reality, that's 2 catering teams, 2 sets of menus, 2 prep timelines, and a lot of room for things to go very wrong. So without coordination, that could have easily turned into guests not receiving correct meals, cross-contamination risks, delays between cocktail hour, dinner, and dessert, or both teams assuming that the other one was responsible for something instead of letting that fall on the couple. I stepped in and managed both teams from start to finish. So I coordinated who was responsible for what, how dinner service would flow between both caterers, where each team would prep and plate, how desserts would be executed seamlessly without overlapping or confusing. And then throughout the day, my team and I were communicating really heavily with both caterers and then adjusting timing as needed and making sure that everything stayed aligned. And so to the guests, everything felt smooth. They had no idea what was going on. It was very intentional and fully taken care of. There was no confusion, delays, and no one really questioning anything. At the end of the night, though, my bride and groom could not stop telling me thank you, nor their parents. They were just so relieved that they didn't have to think about any of it because they were very stressed out about the situation, and rightfully so. But honestly, they shouldn't have had to have been. And that's the part people don't see. This is where I step in for my event bay couples, because my couples aren't putting out fires. They're exchanging vows. They are taking photos and hugging family and celebrating. And that peace of mind is absolutely not accidental. It is strategic coordination. That is all for today's Q&A with Bay. If this helped you dodge a planning disaster, hit save, share it with your engaged bestie, and if you've got a question you want me to answer next, just drop it in the comments or DM me. I'd love to feature it on the next episode of Q&A with Bay. And don't forget to follow at the Event Bay for more wedding day wisdom. As always, plan smart, party harder.